Here's the latest news from the TSR Report YouTube channel. Troy Terrain. It says protesters gather outside of Gabby Petito's house. The story is on every single channel on YouTube, all over the internet in the last couple of days. To me personally, it feels like a personal attack because her last name is so similar to my last name, Petrino. Has a P, a T, an I, an O, and all that. I put a comment. So here's Troy Terrain from TSR Report. Here's rain sounds. Like I say, Troy Terrain is starting to rain. He has an Italian mother, African American father, and a couple of days ago he had a live chat on the show. The topic was, is Fat Joe a guest in the House of Hip Hop? Going back to an Eminem Lord Jamar beef, where Lord Jamar said that Eminem is a guest in the House of Hip Hop, and Eminem said, he'll still go in the house and put his feet up and everything. Oh, that's so funny. I have my feet up right now. And it's like that. Anyways, it's like that. So, anyways, I've made videos about Eminem. I think he gets his name from Marcus Martialis, first century Roman poet. There's videos on my channel about that. I said, Robert De Niro's sons are the true heirs to the legacy of hip-hop. Troy Terrain is the gatekeeper, and Fat Joe is trying to get in. And so, anyways, there's actually two gatekeepers. There's Gunnar Lindblom from Detroit. He reminds me of my pet turtle, and then my pet praying mantis reminds me of Troy Terrain. It's like a stick figure, because their mothers are Italian American, not their fathers. So anyways, here's about an Italian American woman. A few years ago, my last year of engineering school, I spent some of my student loan money going on trips and stuff. I went with some friends, college friends, to Las Vegas. We were staying in like a group room to save money. I had $1,200 cash. After a long night, I was trying to clean up the room. There were broken bottles and stuff. I ended up leaving my wallet out, and they brought back some people we didn't know, some women from the club or whatever. One of those women took my wallet with $1,200 in it, and I tried to get a plane ticket home. I'd had enough at that point. I was unable to find a plane ticket home, and I just ended up sticking it out, and the trip got worse from there. It's a really long story. And so I think that's what happened here. Another person online was having problems at work, and they were trying to quit their job, and their boss said they couldn't get their last paycheck unless they bring the manager's key. And I told her to just get an Uber and pay the Uber driver to take the key. That way the GPS can track to make sure whatever with the phone's app. And I'm sure any Uber driver would, for $500, drive that van from the West Coast through Route 66 all the way to New York City, and the GPS could track it the whole way. And I say that because these people are replying to me, but they're missing the most important point, that they tried to find help getting a plane ticket home, and no one could. So he said, who said she wanted to board a plane? And that quote from that article, it says that she herself, I don't know if laundry man or whatever was there for multiple days, stayed at the airport, Salt Lake City Airport, Fairfield Inn. So here's the search terms: stayed at a hotel. I think everyone wants to know where's their social media that they were doing all this. I think it was a surprise. I had tried to call my parents to give me a plane ticket back then, and I didn't even tell them I went to Las Vegas. It was during like spring break or something, 2014. And in the full story, it says they were there for multiple days. So here's one of the most important pieces of information that everyone's ignoring. In my opinion, they were making calls to family and friends to try to get a plane ticket home. So I'm just talking about the two key issues that people might run into doing this. You know, they're both in their early 20s trying to have an experience like most people have had, you know, in the last 100 years. It's different now in the last couple of years. She stayed there for more than a day. So, anyways, that's all. Looks like my phone's crashing, so video over.